Hi there, welcome to Red Army TV studios. I'll tell you what, we've got a little bit of a special here today. I've got a gentleman called Matthew Gale from a group from Rainbow Reds. A bit of a new fan group, well, say new, but we've never had him on Red Army TV before. Matthew, can you hear me?
I can indeed, can you hear me?
Brilliant, fantastic, Matthew. Hey, Matthew, you're involved in a group called Rainbow Reds. Tell us all about the group.
Basically, Rainbow Reds is Borough's official LGBT plus supporters group. So we started in April last year when the club invited us to, invited fans to kind of get involved to make a kind of an inclusive group for those who identify as LGBT plus and any allies for the group as well. We've tried to slowly get the group up and running, but we do have some exciting news that we got in touch to try and get some out before that exciting news on Tuesday.
Brilliant. So you've been sort of patiently building the group, but where are you at the moment? Before we go to that exciting news, where's the group at the moment?
So the group at the moment, we have a closed Facebook group. We decided to keep it closed just for the time being until we start getting it stuff. We've got about 55 members of that. And up until the start of the week, we had about 130 followers on Twitter. I think we should be around about the 200 mark now. But we're just kind of getting our name out there. We also are a part of the Pride in Football overall chat. So Pride in Football is a group for the overall countries, clubs all over the country. And we've been getting a bit of information and a bit of guidance from them as well to kind of build up the group to make it what it is now.
Fantastic. So the big news then, Matthew, is you were going on Sky Television next Tuesday. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, so basically it came a bit out of the blue. I got a tweet from a guy called Damien Spellman who asked for some contact details because he just had a colleague from Sky to discuss a bit that they were doing on Sky. So I said, yes, pass off my number. And then I got a call from David Craig from Sky, which was weird because I realised his voice before he said, is that Matthew? And I realised who it was. And I thought I was actually live at that moment in time. So I was trying not to swear. And then he explained that he wanted to do, because it's Rainbow Laces, the actual day is the 9th, but they run it throughout game week. I think it's game week 13 and 14, I believe, so the next 2 weeks. And they wanted to do a bit, and they didn't quite know how it was going to look, but they wanted to get somebody from a northern team and somebody from a southern team to do a bit of an interview about what the stigma is in LGBT in football, LGBT plus in football, and if it's any different in the north than that is in the south. So I agreed, and I ended up doing an interview last Tuesday, which will be coming out on this Tuesday before the Millwall and QPR match on Sky on Tuesday, the 8th of December.
Absolutely fantastic, mate, and it's a great television plug you've done there as well. Absolutely great. So what's the future plans for your group then, mate? What have you got going forward?
Going forward, it's been a real struggle, to be fair, because we... Like I've said to Red Army, is that the main thing we wanted to do was walk before we could run. We did not want to. The main point of this group is not we are out, we are proud, we want to get our names out there and do everything. It's not that. Our main goal is just to make football inclusive for everybody. So that doesn't matter about race, gender, sexuality, anything like that. And we are just one of many groups within Borough that are trying to pass on that message. Obviously, we started in April. We attended a few meetings and we attended a few events, and we were trying to build up kind of what we were in our identity. Obviously, then come March, in the February, I met with the club with documents of agendas and things like that about what I wanted to achieve and what we wanted to achieve for 2020. Obviously, then trying to engage supporters in something in football when supporters aren't directly engaging in football, it wipes everything out. So it's been a real struggle this year. We do try and keep our followers engaged, and we try and keep the group engaged, but it has been a real struggle. So which is great as to why the Sky got in touch, and we are able to do this to kind of get the word out a bit more to engage fans. It's been great kind of from the grassroots to the higher level as well. Obviously, it's gone out on Sky Sports, which is quite a high level. But I play Sunday League football as well, and I've just had my Sunday League team share the fact that I'm going to be on Sky Sports doing the interview from a grassroots level to try and get the word out from there and try and help everybody from the lower leagues all the way to the top.
Absolutely fantastic, mate. So if anyone wants to get involved with your group or join, how do they do that?
Yeah, so just to clarify as well, you do not have to identify as LGBT plus to be part of the group. like I said before, the main point of this group is inclusivity. We want anybody who just has the agreed goal that football is inclusive to everybody. So we have a closed Facebook group which you can ask to join, which is it's got a very snappy title. It's Rainbow Reds Middlesbrough FC's LGBT plus supporters group. But if you just put in Rainbow Reds into Facebook, it should bring up the group. And you can ask to join on there, and we'll accept you. The reason why is because we were a bit cynical at the start, and we didn't want just everybody joining, because we know what sort of things can come up, especially on social medias. But we will accept everybody that joins and then go from there. And on Twitter, we are at Rainbow Reds Borough, which we are using at the moment to kind of keep everybody updated with everything that's going on. But they're our two social media platforms at the moment. We are trying to get some word out in the Borough programmes as well. We're doing a lot of work with Borough. They've asked us to write a bit for Rainbow Laces, which will be, our match will be against Millwall this year. And I've asked them if they are able to put something out on the Facebook page as well prior to the interview, because obviously as Borough fans, we might not watch the Millwall QPR match from the build-up, but if we know that there's going to be some sort of Borough bit in that, then that's why I'm wanting to kind of do this, to kind of make people aware that there will be something Borough related in the pre-match, so don't just tune in a quarter to wait for the kick-off.
Absolutely brilliant. Matthew, it's been absolutely fantastic speaking to you, mate. And good luck with your Sky interview. And it's next Tuesday night. It's going to be on at the Millwall QPR game, before the Millwall QPR game. And last but not least, mate, you are more than welcome to come into Red Army TV when we can have people back in the studio again. You are more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come into Red Army TV as a guest, and we'll chat all things Borough. All right, mate?
Yeah, thank you very much, Matt.
Brilliant, and all the best for the group. Hey, join me next time round on Red Army TV. We'll be chatting all things Borough. See ya.